Hello everyone, how are you? This is Yvonne Roberts and hope all is well with everyone today. Hey, I just wanted to drop by and show you guys what I'm working on today. I'm in a pretty good mood. The weather's nice here in Phoenix and it's nice and warm. I think we're in our 80s or something like that, so it's pretty cool out. So um, I saw this lady on YouTube. Um, can't remember what her name is, but she was doing this thing on YouTube where she was working when it's called resin paper. She basically cut out some shapes, and she used cereal boxes to cut her shapes like this one. And this is from actually a cereal box, Oreo box, whatever, it doesn't matter. But anyway, she cut out some shapes. And you can do that by getting you a paper punch. And with paper punches, you can get squares, you can get circles, you can get stars, you can get hearts. You can get these kind of shapes. I got this one actually from my die cuts that I ordered from Amazon. You use these little die cuts and you put them through your Sizzix machine. And with these die cuts, you can get these kind of shapes. Okay, so these are the kind of shapes that I'm using today. So with that being said, I want to show you guys, she talked about show you guys what she made before I go ahead and start making the one that I'm making now. I want to show you guys what she did. So I have my little tin here, and I'm going to show you guys what she did. Look at these. They're very hard. As you can see, they're very hard. And so what she did was took a piece of paper, one single piece of paper. Here's another one. She took one single piece of paper, and I don't know if I'm going to even have room to put them all here. Now I made this one. This one I made from what's it called? Nail foils. I made this one from nail foils. Here's the back of it, and I just distressed it in brown, the cardboard. But these are made from this one is made from nail foils. And I want to show that to you. And these are so nice. I mean, I love the way they turned out. Look at that. It's a single piece of paper with resin on the front and on the back. And here's the tin. Remember the tin that I showed you that it came in? Listen to this. That's what it sounds like. Here's another one. Here's a circle one made from a circle. And it's just one single piece of paper with resin on the front and the back. Oops. Here's one I especially like this one. I love the colors in this one. And you can use whatever papers you want to make it from. I'm a paper person. I'm a paper freak. I love making stuff from papers. I just love that. I just showed you this one made from nail foils. And I took the nail foil and I put the nail foil on top of a piece of cardboard like I just showed you. And I put it on the cardboard and I just put resin on top of it. On the front, and I put resin on the back. And I'm going to show you guys how I do these pieces. But yeah, I saw a lady on YouTube do these. And they turned out so pretty. I'm like, oh my goodness, I've got to make me some of these. They're very thin. They're very strong. Like I said before, they're very hard because it's resin now. It's almost like having a piece of, thin piece of glass. And listen to it. You can't even tell that this is paper anymore. You can't even tell that that's paper anymore. So I'm just going to put those to a side for right now. So I'm going to show you guys basically what I've done. So I have papers here. Now, I have various pieces of paper around this, okay? And then on the back, there's some designs and stuff on the back of it, okay? My cardstock or collage paper, whatever you want to call it, okay? And you would get your own type of paper, whatever you want to use to make your little things. I'm going to also make some out of this one, this little booklet. And inside of it, it's got pictures of flowers and stuff. So I'm going to cut some of these out and make me some shapes out of that one, out of this paper. Make me some of these shapes. Make me some of these shapes out of this paper. And I'm going to make some with that. So I also like that. I think this is a very pretty booklet. Some very pretty flowers and stuff in it. Here's one. I definitely want to make sure I capture this butterfly. But I like these as well. So yeah, that's the goal. So anyway, you take your favorite paper and you put it on top of, see, here's the cardboard. It's just a piece of cardboard that I cut out my shape, and I put my paper on top of it, okay? Now, that's it. That's all, okay? Now, I have my distress ink here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to distress the back of it. because you don't want the back plain. So I'm just going to distress the back of it, distress the side of it, and it kind of gives it like an antique look, which I absolutely love. And actually these are Tim Holtz distress ink pads. So you would let this kind of dry a little bit. And I got stuff falling everywhere now. I don't want my paper falling. Okay, so let's just dry this off a little bit. So in order to do this project, you're going to need a nail lamp. Okay, you're going to need a nail lamp. You're going to need your paper shapes. Mine are already cut. You're going to need your paper shapes, and you're going to need your cardboard. Your cereal box chips is what I call them. Cardboard chips. You're going to need that because this paper is going to go on top of here. Like that. That's how that's going to go. Okay? And this side, you want this side to be exposed. Okay? So that's how that's going to go. Alright, so our distress ink side is dry. So what we're going to do now is, I think I'm going to put a little bit more distress ink on the front of my paper. I want it a little darker than that. There we go. Alright. And let me, there we go. Yep, that's it. Alright, so if you can see that, I got my edges a little darker. Okay. So now what we're going to do is, now what you're going to need also is you're going to need a nail lamp, but you're also going to need some resin. I use a Let's Resin UV resin. I got this from Amazon. Okay, and you're going to take your resin and you're going to put your resin on top of your paper. Now, if you've never used resin before, I would suggest that you go to YouTube, and they have some videos on there where they show you how to use resin. I learned how to use resin from J.C. Chandler. I was not a person who knew how to use resin, and every time I made a resin project, I messed it up because the resin would separate. Come find out I hadn't put the resin on the way it should have. And one day I just studied her while she was working with her resin. And that's another way that you can learn how to use resin too. I would suggest you go to her page and do it. But here, if you could see this, I'm gonna try to get over here so you can see. Let me see. You want to make sure that your resin is completely covering your piece. the piece that you're working on. Make sure you get around your edges. Bring it around to your edges. Take it all the way to the top. Make sure the whole piece is covered by your resin. Now you might want to get a tool like this, a little pokey tool. And that will help you kind of like get to your ends. Make sure your resin is at your ends, like so. I love this thing because it really helps me to get my resin where it needs to be. And it's a good way to use it to help you spread your resin out. I don't want to shake this too much, but it's a good way to help you spread your resin out over your piece. This is really small, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, but once this video is over, once you get into your computer, you'll be able to see it very nicely. You could expand it and get a really close up of what I'm doing. Anyway, once you get that part done, now you want to cover it. If you want to get a pad, if you can, get you one of these resin pads. Okay? And I'm going to have to turn my light off out because where I'm working at, I can only use one switch. So it's going to go dark for a minute, but it's okay. Okay. Now I'm going to let this get done here. And once this gets done, mind you again, this is one single little piece of paper, just like this. This is what this is. It's just a single, well, you can't see it now because I got the light off, but it's just a little tiny single piece of paper. And I'm going to let that get hard. While we're waiting for that, I hope all is well with everybody. Like I said, the weather is here, very nice here in Phoenix, Arizona. I hope it's nice where you are as well. A lot of people are getting snow and stuff like that. This is February. A lot of people are having some hard times with the weather right now. But other than that, I hope everybody's doing okay. You might have to do this twice. Okay. I have mine on, what is this, 60 minutes? We're doing it twice. So anyway, I hope everything is well where you are and everybody's doing okay. I'm doing fine. I feel pretty good today. I'm not in as much pain as I have been. But it's all right. I'm able to get up and move about and do my thing still. And it hasn't stopped me, but slows me up sometimes from doing the things that I need to do. But we're almost done here. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So now, let me turn the light on again. All right, so as you can see here, the front of this is ready. And look at that. I love it. I love that. Now, we're going to turn around and now while you're doing this, you might see a little warp. You see that little warp in there? You might have some paper that warps a little bit, but it's okay. What you're going to do is, if it warps, it's okay. What you do is do like I do. Just put a little tad bit of pressure, just a tad bit, and just keep putting a little bit of pressure on there, not a whole lot, because you don't want to break it. You just want to push a little bit of pressure on it. Just straighten it out a little. Now it's not completely straight, but it's straight enough. These are going to be charms anyway. These will be like charms. I might make jewelry, a necklace or something out of a few of them, but these, I plan on these being charms. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn it over, and we're going to turn it over, and we're going to do the same thing. Now I'm going to put my resin on here. Now if you want to watch me very closely. Now what I'm going to do, you can, when you get ready to put your resin on, you can start in the middle, or if you would like to, you could start around the edges. Just let a little bit pour out, and go down your edges, just like so. You could do that. And then take and fill the center with the resin. Now this is what you call self-leveling, so it's not like it's gonna pour off on the side. It's not gonna do that. But what you're going to do is, once you get one of these pads will help you. So you get you a little pokey tool like you see that I have. You can get these on Amazon as well, little pokey tools. And it may try to drag along with you. But you can't do it really hard. Be very gentle. Very gentle. As you see me do here. Make sure you cover your ends properly. If you don't cover your ends, you'll have like little, okay, I didn't really mess up there. But you will, your ends will separate. Once it gets hard, it'll separate. You'll see where the resin will separate from the piece. If you don't have the resin, make sure every inch of your piece is covered by the resin. Make sure that you look down on the side of it, pick it up, check out the sides of it. So once you do that, I'm going to put my pokey tool up there. And again, we're going to go dark here. And 60 seconds. What I want to do is I want to make a lot of these. I am just really enthralled by my pieces. I just love the way it sounds. Listen to that. I just love the way they sound. And these are going to be charms. And I'm going to make various kinds of them. You know. And I just love it. And when I saw her do that, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta do that. I want to do that. I may just go ahead and take her video and put it on my page, just so you guys can see what she did as well as how I'm doing it. I'm not one of those people that make the best videos in the world, that's for sure. I'll tell anybody I am not a video type of girl, not unless I'm talking about a subject or something. Um, if I'm talking about a subject or something, I'm okay with that. But when it comes to showing people how to do stuff, I'm still learning how to do that actually. It's not one of my biggest things. I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to do it. Some people are better at it than me. So I am going to, and because of that reason, I am going to put her video up on my page. So if you're interested in learning how to do this so you can make some charms and stuff, I am going to put her page up on my page so you can see how she did it. Okay, it's done now. Okay, and we can get our light back on. I don't want this video to be really long. Okay, so here's the back. My side is a little bit tad sticky, but this is the back and this is the front again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hole punch, and now this little thing here that I got this off of Amazon, and it will punch a hole in metal. So I like this one. It's very small. Some people have crocodiles. I don't have a crocodile. I think the crocodile would probably be too complicated for me. I'm a simple kind of girl. I like things simple. Some people might say, "Oh, it's not hard." Well, it's too big of a thing for me. Actually, it's way too big for me. I like smaller things to handle. When I'm crafting, I like to deal with smaller things, not something that's big like a crocodile. Crocodile is really too big for me, to be honest. But anyway, here's our charm. Here's our resin charm. Resin paper charm. That's what it is. And it is going to go in here with the rest of them. And I hope you enjoy this video and what I've showed you how to make today. I hope this is something that you would like to do, like to make. And if so, then I will be happy to post these for you. I'm going to post this video on my page, and so I really hope you guys get enjoy this video. And this is how you make paper resin. Okay, thank you for watching. God bless. Have a good day. Bye bye, guys.